Hey everybody, and welcome back. Today we're going to look at the Merle Zombie Walking Dead figure. This is from Season 5. And we'll start by looking at the packaging. It has the sort of sage green Season 5 colored packaging, and it has a picture of Michael Rooker as the zombie version of Merle right here. But other than this little paper sticker, the packaging is all the same for each figure. There's a bit of a background with some Constantino wire and chain link fence and so forth to sort of create the mood. And then on the back, we see the other figures in the wave. There's a one box set figure. Whoop, we got a cat. Wants to hold on. Whenever I do a video, there's always a guest appearance from a cat, so okay. And as soon as Friday wants to finish his cameo, we'll get back to the review. Okay, now, looking back at the figure, there are 6 figures in this wave, including this Merle zombie figure. There's a charred zombie with a gas can. There's Tyrese. He comes with a hammer, a shotgun, and a silenced pistol. There's Maggie Green. She comes with a machine gun, a machete, and a pistol. There's Glenn Rhee. He has an alternate head for when he's beat up by the governor, and a pipe gun and a knife. And there's the box set deluxe Daryl with a motorcycle. I've seen this figure once. It's fairly expensive, but it does look like if you're an avid collector of these figures, that would be one you'd want to get. It's got a serial number stamped on it. It's by McFarlane Toys, and it has a website for more information about The Walking Dead. Okay, back to the figure. Now let's talk a little bit about what this figure is and what you can expect. This is basically a repaint of the Merle Dixon figure that came out in the last wave. It's essentially the same figure, however it's painted to make Merle look like a zombie. And the only 2 differences I can find on it are it doesn't have the accessories the other figure came with. For example, he has an empty holster, empty sheath here. He is missing the fingers, it appears, from the scene when the governor bit his fingers off. And his machete hand looks a little bit different than it did on the other figure, and I don't know if they changed that for the continuity, or if it had changed at that point in the show or not. But anyway, one disappointing thing is this is indeed mostly a repaint. If you did purchase the Merle Zombie, you could probably even customize your own. I'm sorry, if you purchased the Merle Dixon, you could probably customize your own zombie. But either way, let's go ahead and open the figure up. Okay. Alright. here we have Zombie Merle. Let's see if we can get some good close looks at the detail. It is a repaint of the face, but nonetheless, it's a great head sculpt of Michael Rooker. The detail is really good. The blood even looks sort of fresh, which is the way that Daryl found him when he had become the zombie. Here's a look at his bayonet hand. Oh, and we got a cat again. He does have this empty holster, so if you do have an extra gun, you could put it there. Let's also look at this hand. If you recall, in the show, during that scene, the government had bit some of his fingers off. And it appears that, yeah, the fingers are missing. Okay, now let's go over articulation. Okay, Merle has a ball jointed neck, ball hinged shoulders, sort of special ball hinged elbows with lock joints in it, so they can be posed, so you can pose it a little bit better. There is a lot of articulation in the hands. There's a ball joint on the hand itself, and then swivel wrists, so there's good articulation there. The same for the other arm, with the exception, obviously, of the bayonet hand. He has a sort of a swivel joint in the legs, which is common for these figures. It's not a ball joint. He has swivel knees, but there's also a ball joint in there, so actually it's not swivel, it's ball jointed with that same locking feature. Swivel with ball jointed ankles. It looks like kind of a weak joint in the ankle, so you might want to be careful about posing it too hard. So it is pretty articulated, actually. They've improved. I think when The Walking Dead first came out, they were not quite as articulated as this. So this is a pretty good figure, articulation-wise. Here's a 360. You can see he has stains all over his outer garment. There's blood stains on his bayonet hand. You can get him in a lot of good poses. You can get him in the traditional zombie pose with his arms out like he's coming for Daryl. So all things considered, even the shadow looks kind of good. If I can, it's kind of hard to see it from my angle, but this casts a really good shadow. Okay, now some final thoughts on the figure. If you're a fan of The Walking Dead, yeah, this is definitely one you'll want. As far as cool features, there's no accessories with this figure. It's just a bare bones. This is what you get. It is a repaint, as we discussed, and which is always a disappointment for collectors. You always sort of hope that they will make a new figure. I've already seen another repaint pop up in the Walking Dead line, and that would be this. There's this exclusive Rick Grimes, and the only difference is one has a hat and one doesn't, and I'm still kind of wondering what's up with that. So this is obviously just a figure for the hardcore fan of the show. It is pretty neat though. So, but on On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it about a 6 as far as just in general satisfaction you'll get for the sticker price. You might want to wait till this turns up on clearance if you can find one. Last few times I've seen it on the shelves. I haven't seen a shortage of them. You can easily find this figure at it's at Toys R Us. It's at Walgreens. It's at Hastings if you happen to have a Hastings in your area. Walgreens seems to always have Walking Dead figures, and they seem to have all of them. And another place you can typically find Walking Dead figures is Books A Million or other bookstores. I think the best prices will be at Walgreens drugstores. They are almost like the leading Walking Dead action figure carrier lately. So anyway, I know it's been a long time since I've done videos, and this is an odd 3-day weekend where Mary and I are not going to the beach. We're actually staying home, as we went to the beach last weekend, and we were just sort of having a catch-up weekend, and I thought this would be a good time to do some videos just to get my channel up and running again. Mary and I are going to do some tag team videos shortly too. We're going to review the Governor figure, which is this figure right here. So stay tuned for this review that should come out this weekend. In addition to that, I want to do some ASMR videos and just some general show and tell videos just to kind of get my channel up and running again. I want to thank all of the subscribers, all of my fans and viewers. I'm just blown away by your support and kind comments, and it means a lot to me. You guys are just great. And I hope you continue to enjoy the videos I put out, and I certainly enjoy all of your videos, the ones I watch. So, please subscribe and don't be shy if there's something that you'd like to show me on your channel. I'm always looking for something new to watch and a new channel to subscribe to. So, feel free to comment, and I try to look and watch as much as I can. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, bye.